Hey everybody, welcome back to Amore's Makeup Room where we learn and grow together. Today I have a very special guest on the channel, which is model Brianna from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm so excited that today she decided to sit in my chair. Guys, I am here with my very first client tutorial and I am super excited to show you guys how I achieved this flawless finish on Brianna. Everything about this look came to life and it just suited her very well, and I'm so excited that I was able to capture this on video. Before we get into the video, guys, I do want to encourage you to like, share, and comment on this video, and of course I need you guys to subscribe. This video is kind of lengthy, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a heads up on that, but it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that you got the full glam experience with the Glam with Ari. So guys, go ahead and enjoy. I've already finished up the eyebrows, and now I'm going in with my concealer as well as my flat brush and smoothing and cleaning everything out. I am now prepping the eyelid so that the eyeshadow can go on nice and smooth, as well as look very clean around the eyebrow area, so that once we do apply foundation, everything starts to blend together. I always like to go in with my blending brush for my concealer to get everything nice and flat and smooth before applying my eyeshadow. This step is very important and you do not want to miss this. So take your time and blend everything out so that the eyeshadow can go on nice and smooth without lumps, and you just don't want it to look all dysfunctional. I immediately went in with my very dark eyeshadow into the crease. And I just took my time packing everything on and creating the shape on her eyelids that I was looking for. Right after that, you guys are going to see me go over the very end, the base of that eyeshadow, with another eyeshadow that is probably one shade lighter to blend everything out. She was just so funny and just laughing. We had such a great conversation this entire time, guys. Next, you guys are going to be seeing me go in with my concealer as well as my flat brush, and I am creating a cut crease. I really enjoy doing cut creases because I feel like it adds personality to the look. You don't always have to do a cut crease. Like, there's ways that you can create a cut crease look without actually using the cut crease method, which I'm thinking that I might show you guys that in my next tutorial. I do have an appointment coming up very soon with another client, and I'm just very positive that she will allow me to record. I'm definitely going to make it a habit to record more tutorials of my clients outside of just myself on this channel. Immediately after, I went back in with that dark shade of eyeshadow, and I wanted to touch up the edges of that concealer to make everything blend in and create that end shape. I really enjoyed doing Brianna's makeup today because she's just such a fun person and she has so much personality, and I think that always makes the client process just more fun for both of us to have fun and enjoy what we're here for. I went in with another eyeshadow brush with some glitter glue right on the base because I just knew I wanted to go and glam her completely up. I am now using some pressed gel glitter. No, it's just gel glitter. It's not pressed actually. And this is actually from my brand Amore's Cosmetic, which hopefully we will have that up and running by the end of this year. The glitter eyeshadow is mixed with purples and blues and pinks as well as white dust, and it is just amazing for a very girly look, and I felt like doing something really girly on her was just perfect. I took my time to just make sure that the glitter was pressed evenly and spread out against the eyelid very even. That way we knew that throughout the day as she talked and opened her eyes that the glitter wouldn't smudge. That is something that I had to learn over time, is to take my time packing on that glitter. I went in and primed her face. Before applying any makeup, doing any eyebrows or anything on my client, I moisturize and cleanse their face and I prep them for this moment. I go in and I start to pick shades and I spray her down with setting spray, and I go in with my very first color. I do use two colors on my clients, which you guys will see in a second. This is just the first coat. If you check out the link in the bio, well, not really the link, if you check out the description in the bio, you guys will see products that I use as well as shades. So that is a good place to go and check out after you watch this video. Take your time to blend everything out on your client and just make everything very seamless. I really love the foundation that I used on her because it's very skin light, it looks great on camera, and it does oxidize over time. If you don't know what it means for your makeup to oxidize over time, that is when your makeup as well as your natural sweat come together as one to create a very natural finish. I then went in with a warmer tone foundation. This is what's really going to make everything look more natural for a flawless finish. A lot of people don't like a lot of makeup on their face. They don't like their makeup to feel like it's there. So I do know that using two separate foundations can make someone feel like they have a lot caked up on their face. However, I do take my time with picking products. I try it on my skin before applying it to my clients to make sure that everything is lightweight. So if you choose to use this method, do take your time to find foundations that are not too cakey. Do foundations that are actually buildable. And then you sprayed her down. Once I do another layer of setting spray, I go in with a sponge and I go over her entire face. This is going to push that foundation in and make everything nice and smooth. When I use my brush, it's so that I can get full coverage. But sometimes the brush does leave lines and stuff in the face, and I do not want that for my clients. Because if you mess up once they hit the sun, you'll notice everything in their face that's wrong. I see it all the time, trust me. So go ahead with a nice sponge as soon as you get done with that foundation and just really get everything nice and smooth out. I ended up going in with concealer using my flat brush. What I do with my concealer is, for her in particular, and now this is not the case for every client, I mix two shades of concealers together, a dark shade as well as a light shade. And then I go over top of it with another light shade. This is going to give her that bright under eye as well as a full coverage to hide anything that we do not want to see. I am now going in with a very small blending brush. And we are using a bronze contour. We went over the cheeks, around the forehead, and under the chin area. If you want to know how to make your client comfortable for this experience, talk to them. Enjoy that moment that you have, because at this moment, you guys are one. And it's so important that you talk to your clients and laugh with your clients through this process. As you guys can see in this video, we did a lot of laughing and a lot of smiling, and we had an amazing time. I do make sure that my clients have the best experience. At the minute they walk in my door, I play music, we laugh, we talk, I ask them about what's going on in their life, and we just have a full bonding moment. As you can see, I am using that bronze contour to shape her nose. This is a step that you do not want to miss on any clients. We was just talking and talking. I wish I could remember what we was talking about, guys. But I went over with some setting spray, and now you guys are going to be seeing me use my contour brush to blend out that bronze contour that I placed on her face. My advice to you is, anytime that you know that you're going to be using any liquid products, you have to set everything with the powder. So just go ahead and prepare yourself to know that this is not the end step for the look. This is just creating the look that we're going for. We do have to set everything in place. So I'm going around the chin area. I'm making sure that I blend a little bit down towards her neck to make everything nice and natural. And I blend upwards. I don't blend downwards. And I also pat my brush. I don't drag. Never drag on your clients. That is super important. And take your time. There's no rush. Your client does not want to leave the chair not looking like themselves. The importance of makeup is to enhance the beauty that they already have. Now I'm going in with my concealer blending brush. I really love this brush that I'm using, and I am starting to go into these highlighted areas and getting that blended in. It's very important that you focus on the edges of your highlighted area, because there's nothing like having a face that is overly highlighted and you can see where it ends. So definitely take your time, and then I work my way right down to the chin before going under the eyes. At this point, you want to make sure that your client is looking up, like really looking up. Girl, make sure you keep those eyes up. I make sure that my client is looking up the entire time, and it always helps when your client has gotten their makeup done before, because when you get to this point, they already know that it's very important to keep their eyes facing upwards. And this is important because if they look down, everything starts to crease before you even get a chance to set everything in place. So she already knew what was up. She knew that she had to look up. She's a model. She's done this plenty of times. So she was very good at just keeping her eyelids up, and she was still very comfortable in having a good time, and we still was laughing and just feeling really, really good. So I went in and made sure that I sprayed everything down, and then I'll go right back into blending out again. Blending is so important, guys. I cannot stress that enough. Blending is so important. I do take what's left over on my brush and I go under the cheek area to create a dynamic and a separation between the bronze contour, and it really, really helps. This look is already coming together, and we really have to set this look in place. The very next thing that you guys are going to see me doing is I am now applying my setting powder. I always try to go ahead and set under the eyes immediately, because those areas dry very fast and they crease very easy, and it can be very stressful when you realize, like, oh my gosh, I should have set that first. So save yourself some time and make sure you set all of your highlighted areas first. If you find that doing it the opposite way works best for you, that is also okay. I just find that this works better for me. Also, another thing that's really important with your clients is you want to get a setting powder that's going to work for everyone. It's okay to invest in good products, because cheap products definitely show. And I'm not saying that you have to have all expensive product, but some things you just want to make sure that you pay what you need to for the outcome that you're looking for. And my setting powders are definitely one of them. I am now going over and I am setting her contour with another bronzer. And I'm also using a very fluffy brush. This is actually a powder brush, and I find it easy to use on some clients. Now, it could be too big on other clients. Depending on the client that I have in my chair, I always look at their face and see what they need so that I have all the stuff out. So sometimes you guys may see me using a smaller brush for this. And we're just going over all of the contour. I finished that look off with adding some white liner, her lashes, as well as some really pretty crystals to just make that look pop. And then we went in and finished out her lips. I said her look. We went in and finished out her lips with some pink, and it is definitely looking beautiful on her. I'm so excited about this, you guys. I am going to put her Instagram down in the description box, you guys. Go and make sure you follow her. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Give this video a nice big thumbs up and leave some comments down below, guys. Bye.